You know, I was reminded of how special our community here at London Real is last night when I had an annual member call, which is a pretty standard thing where I do a live video call with a bunch of our Academy members. And I was going through people and we were working on their 30-day goals. And a woman named Annie showed up and she was a few minutes late to the call, and I was like kind of making fun. I was like, "Annie, why are you late? What's your reason?" And she's like, "Well, I just got back from the hospital." And I was like, "Well, there's Wi-Fi in the hospital." And she said, "Well, actually, I'm suffering from inoperable cancer." And, you know, everybody went pretty quiet. It was like, whoa. But seeing how it was London Real, I was like, well, you need to tell us more. And so she said, well, you know, I just got this diagnosis. I'm hooked up with chemo right now. And I said, well, why are you on the call and why did you join the Academy? And she said, well, this seemed like the best time because this is the time when I need to connect with important people in my life. And I figure also my time could be precious. So this is the time to spend it wisely, and why not do it with my future tribe? And I was absolutely blown away. She's quite a young woman. I didn't know what to say, but I just said I thought she made a great decision, and she spent the rest of the call getting to know everyone else, and she had an amazing time, and we actually set some great 30-day goals for her, and she reminded me that it's really never too late to realize that the time is now to start taking advantage of all these wonderful things in this world. I live in London and I've got millions of people I can tap into. I can do millions of things. I can have millions of conversations, and yet many of us just sit around and feel sorry for ourselves when really there's nothing wrong with us and we have all this opportunity. And Annie really reminded me of the fact that even though she could be feeling bad for herself, crying her eyes out, etc., she's decided that she's going to build the best version of herself and connect with people and really do things with her life. And I was just so impressed. And it actually happened to dovetail really nicely because I had Kaz Aston on the show, who's been suffering from multiple sclerosis for 21 years. And she was the same way. She's like, this is the time when I want to go drag racing. This is the time when I want to go yachting. This is the time when I want to go cannonball racing, because now I want to take advantage of all the great things out there, because, you know, I might be tired later. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. And so it's a great reminder to us that we even more so need to take advantage of all these wonderful things, because we don't have excuses like cancer and multiple sclerosis or a missing leg or a missing arm or you know, dyslexia or all these other things that don't stop people in this world from connecting with other people, building best versions of themselves, from broadcasting themselves and communicating. So I just want to say thank you, Annie, so much. We're going to be seeing you in the Academy. She's going to be connecting with everybody else inside there. But for anybody out there who's feeling a bit, you know, kind of down on themselves because of something that happened, relationship issue, physical issue, health issue, money issue, there's people out there with much bigger problems than you that are connecting with the world and taking advantage of right now, the time we have right now, to make it the best moment that's possible. And thankfully they remind us that we can do the same thing. So that's it for me. Another lesson I've learned from the incredible members at London Real. Much love from Mr. Brian Rose in London.